Very good morning, everyone. Today we are going to study two very important topic in industrial psychology, that is personality and interpersonal relationship. So we study these because every workplace is made up of people with different behavior, emotions and habits. To manage people well, we must understand why they behave the way they do, how they interact with each other, and how they work in groups. So, in simple words, we can say that these topics help managers and employees to understand each other better, work peacefully, avoid conflicts, and improve teamwork. So, first topic we have personality. So basically, personality means the way a person thinks, feel, and behave that makes them different from others. It includes our habits, emotions, attitude, values, and behavior in different situations. For example, one person may be calm and polite while another person may be aggressive and impatient. That's because of their personality. Okay, so basically, personality is what makes you you. It's your style of thinking and behaving. In the workplace, knowing personalities help managers assign the right job. For example, an extrovert may do well in sales and introvert may do well in research. So next topic we have theories of personalities. Okay, so first theory we have psychoanalytic theory. So which means personality has three parts. First, we have ID, that means desires, and second, we have ego, in which we talk about realistic balance, and third, we have superego, and in which we talk about the moral sense. For example, you want to rest, that is ID, but you also know you must finish your work, this is a superego. Your ego helps to balance both. So this is ego. Next, we have trait theory. Trait theory, that means personality is made of fixed traits like honesty, kindness, or leadership. For example, a person who is always cheerful has a positive trait. Next, we have humanistic theory, which means every person want to grow and become best version of themselves. For example, when employees are appreciated, they perform better. Next, we have social learning theory, which means we learn personality by watching others and copying their behavior. For example, a new employee learn discipline by watching a punctual manager. Next, we have type theory. So, type theory, there are different type of personalities. First, we have introvert or extrovert, stable or unstable. For example, an extrovert likes social event while an introvert enjoys quiet spaces. Next topic we have interpersonal relationship. So let's understand the meaning of interpersonal relationship. So basically it means the connection or bond between two or more people. It is based on understanding, trust, respect and good communication. So now students, let's talk about interpersonal relationship, how people connect with one another in a company. Good relationship help teamwork and communication. If people respect and trust each other, the work becomes easier and happier. A manager who support and listen the employees had a good relationship with them. Next, we have determinant of interpersonal relationship. So these are factors that affect how strong or weak a relationship becomes. Okay, so first we have personality. That means friendly people make more friends. For example, a polite employee gets along well with others. Next factor we have communication, which means talking clearly and listening improves trust. For example, teams that share ideas openly work better. Third, we have attitude and values. which means people with similar values connect easily. For example, honest people respect each other. Apart from that, next factor we have emotions, which means emotional balance helps in handling people calmly. For example, a calm person solve problem without anger. Next factor we have work environment, which means a positive workplace helps to build good relations. For example, supportive manager create friendly teams. Okay, so next topic we have management of interpersonal relationship. To manage good relationship at work, we must communicate properly, show empathy and cooperate with each others, and manager should treat employee with respect and solve problem before they become big. Okay, so these are the ways to manage relationship. First way is communication. That means talk clearly and listen clearly. Second, we have empathy. That means understand others feeling very clearly. Third way to manage relations, conflict resolution. That means solve problem calmly through discussion. Apart from that, next factor we have teamwork. That means work together and help each other. As well as next way to manage the relationship is positive attitude. Be kind and encourage others. For example, when two employees disagree, a good manager helps them talk and find a solution instead of blaming anyone. Next topic we have group dynamics. Now let's learn about group dynamics, how people behave when they work in groups. Every organization has groups. Some are formal, officially teams, and others are informal. That means your friend circle. So understanding group behavior helps the manager to improve teamwork and decision making. In simple words, group dynamic means how people act, communicate, and influence each other in a group. Next, we have types of groups. Okay, so basically, we have two types of group. First, we have formal group, and second, we have informal groups. Formal group, which means created by the organization for officially work. For example, HR department, marketing department, and financial department, finance department. Next type of groups we have informal groups, which means it is formed naturally based on friendship or interest. For example, friends who eat lunch together. Next topic we have group decision making. Okay, so let's understand this topic thoroughly. When a group takes decision together by discussing ideas and opinion, it is better than one person deciding alone, but sometimes can lead to confusion. Okay, so these are the advantages and disadvantages of group decision making. First advantage, we have more ideas and more knowledge. Apart from that, better decision quality, as well as shared responsibilities in a group while working in a group. And these are the disadvantages of group decision making. It takes more time, as well as conflict may occur. Apart from that, pressure to agree with others. Next, we have groupthink. That means when everyone in a group agrees just to maintain peace even if the decision is wrong. This is called groupthink. For example, all team members agree with the manager plan, though they know it might fail, just to avoid argument. Okay, so groupthink happens when people stop sharing real opinion. It's dangerous because bad decision can happen. Always increase open talk in groups. Next, we have group shift. That means group may make decisions that are more extreme, either more risky or more safe than what individuals first wanted. For example, before meeting, most members wanted a small investment, but after discussion, the group decided to invest a large amount. That's a group shift. So why these topics are important? Okay, so reason behind that, because first reason, we have better communication. That means it helps the people to understand and talk effectively. Second reason, we have conflict handling. That means reduced tension and fight at workplace. Third reason, we have teamwork. It improves the cooperation between employees, as well as in case of leadership, it helps the leader to manage people better. Apart from that, other reason, we have work satisfaction. It creates a happy and positive environment. So come to the conclusion part. So basically, in this class, we learned that personality shows who we are. Interpersonal relationships show how we connect with each others, and group dynamic shows how we behave in teams. In industries, understanding these helps the manager and employees work peacefully, communicate better, and make smart group decisions. So remember this thing, a good organization grows not just through machines or money, but through people who work together with understanding and trust. So that is all about for the today's class. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Keep learning, keep growing. Bye bye. Take care.